I sure hope that Birch makes it back. He didn't say why he had to go, but since he was the one who organized the trip, it had to be important. They rearranged a lot of the scheduled events, putting the meet and greet parts on the trip from New York to our first port of call. We were supposed to do at least one group concert during that, but without Birch, that was impossible. Uncle Star and I did sing some solos for the passengers the first night, though. The next day, Bobby and I went out on deck to see the ocean. It was kind of cool to go all around the ship and not see a single piece of land. Nothing but water all around us. Wow, this is so neat, isn't it, Bobby?
No kidding. I feel like a sailor now.
Oh, you do ya?
The voice startled us. Bobby and I turned to see a fairly tall puffin behind us.
My apologies. I did not mean to scare you. I'm Quinn, the cruise director.
Really? You sound like you're from Ireland.
I am, in fact. The Irish have been associated with the sea for millennia. This happens when you live in an island. The Irish almost seem to be naturally born sailors. As cruise director, my job is to know the sea and help make the cruise something everyone will remember. Now, you were saying that you felt like a real sailor, aye?
Yes, sir. The feel of the cool breeze against my fur, the smell of the sea, it's a whole new experience for me.
Well, it's a taste to be sure. But it's not at all like sailing was in years past. Back then, the trip we're taking would have taken weeks, not days. And if a storm came up and you weren't in harbour, you could easily find your new home in Davy Jones' locker. But the hardest part was not the storms. It was loneliness.
But they had other people on the ship, didn't they?
Aye, but they had left family and loved ones behind, for months if not years at a time. Just imagine it. Out at sea, nothing but seagulls, the wind and waves. Not sure when or even if you will be home. Eventually, you begin to sing your loneliness away.
Sails the sea is still a prison for the likes of me. But give me wings like Noah's dove, I'll fly above her to the girl I love. Here's one more day on the gray funnel line. Oh, once my heart was wild and free, like a flashing spar on the open sea. But now that spar has washed ashore and come to rest at my true love's door. Here's one more day on the gray funnel line. Each time I gaze behind the sails, makes me more long for the western gales. I'll dance on down that silver lane and take my girl in my arms again. Here's one more day on the gray funnel line. Oh Lord, if dreams were only real, I'd put my hands on that wooden wheel, and with all my heart I'd turn her round and tell the boys that we're homeward bound. Here's one more day on the gray funnel line. I'll pass the time like some machine until blue waters turn to green. Then I'll dance on down that walk ashore and and sail the gray funnel line no more, 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 and sail